Hey, it's Connor, and this is Mac. Behind me is my mom's gigantic superstore. And today, we're starting our new YouTube online series of In the Life inside pins and needle sewing stores. Let's go inside and see what they got for us today.
Welcome to Pins and Needles. Let me show you what's going on today in this place. So we have tons of new sewing machines here. All the brand new Genomes came out. The brand new Fofs are here, so we're all learning them and trying to get classes ready for fall. We got Mac here visiting us today, which is cool. You're not going to believe it, but there is so much new Christmas fabric in the store. Halloween fabric. It's absolutely crazy how much it is, how fun it is and how cool it is. But the glow in the dark is here, so you better get first dibs. She's doing a class here that they're doing this angel class. Hey Denise, you taking this class?
I am taking
that
class.
So they're doing that with Sue Cook. She's a fabric designer, and so she's coming into Cleveland on August 12th, and they're going to do that class, so everybody's picking out their fabrics. That's kind of a fun thing. The new thing we're making is quilted jackets. Just watch out, a month from now I'll be doing a whole video on it, because that is the hottest thing and ready to wear. So how cool is that? Come on back, let me show you some more. So all the Halloween fabric is here. All kinds of new fabric arrives on a regular basis. This is pretty cool. This is a brand new Wyndham fabric that I thought, oh my God, but look at the quilt. Isn't that cool? So that's a pretty neat thing. Come on back, I want to show you applique quilt block. The classrooms are always busy here because we're always trying to teach you how to use your machine. But let me show you. Girls, ladies, you're on video. So they are making and learning their machines that, oops, I'm sorry. Learning their machines on how to use all the decorative stitches that they might not have known to do, right? Even though you've been sewing all your life and you've been doing so much sewing, there's so much more you can do. It's surprising. Take a look here. Look here. And even you girls, there's nothing you haven't sewn in the years.
Oh, right.
So, but cool? Isn't that cool?
And we're just doing things we haven't done, even though we've sewn. And I've never used half of these stitches before.
And that's the whole point. They designed those stitches for a reason. So getting into all the cool threads and everything else they're doing. So that's the quilt that they're doing over there, but they sure make it look a lot cuter. Look at this one, Connor. Take a look at this. This is one. Look how pretty that one is. But everybody's is prettier than ours. This is a class that goes on in the store. We've done it for over 10 years. We've had over 3,000 people do it. Every time I think about quitting, somebody comes in with a machine that they aren't using the stitches for. So it makes you learn what all the stitches are designed for and what all those feet are designed for.
And this is online?
Oh, Sew It Online has it. Michelle just videoed, I think, 18 to 20 classes on it and put it on the Sew Online membership. That's pretty cool. And if you're on Sew It Online, please go look at Beyond the Basics. Not because I did it, but I will blow your mind. So come on over. That's basically the store, but we have an event center. So before COVID, we were able to do 100 people events on a regular basis. Right now, everything's still just beginning to start up again, so people are coming in. But we have a discount room here that is constantly having all the pre-loved machines, all bargains that I get from different companies. But this is something over here with Baby Sew that we've been doing for about 25 years. We sew for Metro Health, babies here in Cleveland, and we do about 800 garments a month. And every Wednesday, these group of angels come on in here, and some of them cut, some of them sew, some of them stack, some of them fold, some of them do whatever's necessary. Sometimes they come in and they cut pieces, and then we have them available for other people to come in to take a package home, to be able to make bibs, to do whatever. So we need your help in any way possible. We do a lot of charity here at Pins and Needles. It's good for everybody. It's something that I found goes full circle. We think we're doing something for the babies when we give them all these bags of stuff and they come to collect it. The giving doll is out of this world. But you know what? It helps us too. So the ladies here have a good time. They sit and socialize. They have a good one. So it's a every Wednesday thing, and it's really creating lots of fun. So you can see here, they're just counting and packaging. And what are you guys doing over here? You're on video. You're out there in the world. Tell me, Kathy.
Okay, these are finished projects that will be going to help the new moms at Metro that need help.
We're even started already for Christmas, because every Christmas about November, they always need these. And then another group of ladies sometimes bring in stuff to stuff them with, right? So you never know what you can get involved in around here. But like I said,
There's birth pause for people that aren't great sewers. There's a little more complicated things with the quilts.
How many years have we been doing this?
Over 25.
Over 25 years.
so some
And you do this every week, they're producing it out. So, I mean, thousands and thousands of pounds, thousands of items are given. This is given to, who exactly is receiving this?
Metro Health, which is Metro Hospitals. It's
They
where
have friends of mothers and babies, and
Yes.
these go to girls that are working with social workers. They're just not handed out willy-nilly.
Right. And they're going to people that don't have a lot of support. I get responses back where they say they don't have, these young girls actually learn how to sing Rockabye Baby and to cuddle a child because they don't have the support help at home. So it goes to a wonderful cause. But I do agree, Kathy, don't you too, that it helps us out a whole lot too. It goes all the way around.
It's sort of a social outfit, sort of a sewers too.
So I even have a long arm center. Now this isn't, it's set up so that we can teach classes. We have a lot more out front, but we teach long arming and free motion. Keep people doing things so you can finish your project. That's what my goal is all the time, to help you ladies and gentlemen too. We got a lot of young folks, we got a lot of men now sewing, so it's all kinds of fun. We want to share the idea. We also do events in here. We also bring in celebrities. Today we have Patti Otto with us, which is the the owner of Great Copy Patterns. Go check out her website, Great Copy Patterns. Now what you want to know about her is that she's got all the tricks. She's got it from ready to wear to here, and how to get us to make it look so it fits us, so it lays nice, and how to put it together easier. So she's in the house today. She comes in to do videos for Sew It Online, our online membership. Go check that out. And so she's doing that, but she also does events here in the store. So we got like 15 people doing pant fitting tomorrow. It'll be a great time, and everybody will be so excited to have something that fits them.
Hey, now it's Bree. I'm here with Patti Otto, a national sewing educator and a sew-lebrity here at our Middleburg Heights store. And here's this thing, Patti, I've met you a few times, and my mom has owned the store for 34 years, and I still don't know much about this. Can you tell me what a serger does?
Okay. I've had sergers for over 45 years from their infancy. I'm a huge Baby Lock fan, and sergers are wonderful. I find once I got my first serger is I sewed 40% more efficiently, and your mom and I had talked about that. Even if you don't have the budget for the top of the line, of course everybody wants the top of the line, but even a basic serger, if you do nothing but finish seams with it, you're going to find your sewing goes much quicker, and you're going to enjoy it a lot more. In a moment, I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do with a serger. Okay, you asked about some of the things we can do with a serger, and of course, knits are always huge. These are just some of my patterns. This is for summer, using a serger and a cover stitch machine. Serging makes knits go so quick and easy. It has the right amount of stretch for the various techniques, and it looks very professional. A lot of these techniques can be done on the sewing machine, but you're going to find it much quicker when you do it with a serger. I know you were loving this before, this little twist neckline.
That
Super
is
quick and easy.
super cute and super modern. Now, Patty, I don't know if you remember, but I haven't been sewing since I was like 12 years old. Again, don't bring it up to my mom. But this stuff, like garments and making my own outfits, is really getting me excited. Even some of my girlfriends have been calling. They want to make like matching outfits with their kids. So
Yes.
please.
Yes, and you will notice that Sew It Online has some of my great videos for working with knit fabrics. There's one on doing a basic crew neck. There's one on knowing your knits. But you can also use the serger for woven fabrics. Now, some of these techniques you will need a sewing machine for. So
Okay.
yes, you could do the entire blouse with a sewing machine. But something as easy as finishing the facing and hem with a serger really gives it a professional
Look.
look.
Wow.
And it's quick and easy. One of my favorite things to do with a serger is, of course, gathering. And here is a border print skirt that I've done. This is my Baja skirt, and here's another version. I really loved this rayon challis.
Feels so nice.
What you will notice is that I put the stripe at the bottom of each tier, and I let my serger do all of the gathering. No more pulling threads like we used to do. The hem of this garment is over 6 yards long because of the way the serger gathered the fabric. So there's so many things that you can do with the serger, even just a basic model. I, of course, like the high-end ones, and I have 5 sergers. This is my business.
So many shortcuts.
Exactly. And
Wow.
we'll talk about the waistband that was shown here. I do have a waistband class on. So
Oh, it would be great if I could get
that
something to fit
professional.
perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Patty, I just found Mac in the back, all wrapped up and ready for his nap. I didn't know this was for pets. I thought this was a baby cuddle.
It is a baby cuddle, but you know, Mac is just a little spoiled.
He
aren't
is a
you?
baby. So what are these?
These are a cuddle wrap, and this pattern has been around for over 30 years. It's one of our best-selling patterns. Here it is out of fleece with just serger trim. Even quicker is to make it with using one of the decorative rotary blades, and that's about 20 minutes. Looking for a great, and your little one would like this. This is a bath wrap
That
made
is
out of
awesome.
terry. It makes a great shower gift. Wrap them up after that bath when they smell so nice, and that little baby smell. I need a baby fix so bad. But this is our cuddle wrap pattern, and it comes in 3 sizes and also works for little coot puppies. Yes.
Okay, let's talk about fabric options. Garment fabric is another world, but you can pretty much use anything in garment fabric anymore. It's not like we're using our quilters cottons, we're using everything to be able to use it. So it's not like knits are the only thing. However, we do have some gorgeous knits. I can't believe this, I just saw this. We're doing a class right here on double needle in our applique quilt block. I'm running this back there. That is classy, sharp. Look how she took that into it.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
my
do that on knits also.
That's a winner. That's a winner. So that's done on a regular sewing machine. So instead of a serger, she's got a serger going here, but you can do it on a regular sewing machine, so you don't have to have a serger to be able to sew these things. So look at the shirt you got on.
What I like when I come to this store is you do have some really great knit fabrics. You have some gorgeous prints.
Doesn't it feel good?
And I think we should make a pair of my Long Island pants out of this knit for you. Wouldn't that be wild?
Wow.
Wouldn't that
Very
be wild?
classy and very stylish, though.
You have a French
Oh, how'd you like
terry
that?
that is unbelievable.
Look at the quality
Great
of it.
quality of French terry. Not easy to find.
And most of these garment fabrics are 30% off on a regular basis.
And then I made that top
Oh, this one, yeah.
for you out of those micro poly knits with a little lycra. Super soft.
Now, some of you have sergers and aren't using them, and you aren't using them for garments. And it's crazy. You need to be, because these things, after you've made 3 or 4 45 minutes makes it, right? 100%. Skirts are even faster. But if you don't have a serger and you've got a regular machine, let's get going and using those stitches that you have to finish the seams. You got an overcast on your machine, you can do it too. And a double needle gives you the stretch. So what a great thing. We got a lot of, the fabric comes in as I get out of the designer's remnants sometimes. I can't get a whole lot of it, but I get like 10 yards. But take a look at this. This is my jacket I'm working on right now. Where, what is this called, Chambord or something?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So it looks like it's been hand done. So my jacket I'm making will be reversible, but my hem just gets turned up like that and straight stitched across. So classy, so fun. And this is a cool linen that we were able to make tote bags out of too.
Yes.
So lots and lots of fun stuff.
Right. Lots of great knits. That's why I like coming to this store in addition to teaching and the woven fabrics.
So let's do this. Let's go walk through some of these aisles and see all this fabric that you have as you make it over. And now we've said what's possible. We've showed you what types of fabrics that we have and what you can do it with. And let's see what type of sergers that we have over here and demo one to see some of these features. Maybe someone does never had a serger. Maybe they don't know the features out there.
And they're not expensive anymore like they used to be. They're not crazy and they're so much easier to use.
Yes.
Now the fabric is a big mess, so please understand I shouldn't be showing the store looking like this. However, Christmas is here and we're trying to bring it out, constantly coming in with more. So we're just building new shelves. We're building new shelves to be able to put it all out there. But all sorts of fun stuff and it's used for a variety of things now. And the interfacings that we have, Patty, have changed drastically,
Yes,
haven't
they have. The quality is unbelievable.
And you can get drape out of stuff that you couldn't get drape before.
Right. I thought my Maui pants out of this print would be fantastic. So
Don't you keep that out? Maybe we'll make up a pair today. Sounds like fun. Let's go play on sergers. Kind of like kindred spirits here who have a love for sewing that we always have had over the last 40 years, right?
Yes.
I'm in my 50th year, so I don't know about you.
I have a scarf I made when I was 10, and I like to bring that into my beginning sewing class and tell them that I made that over half a century ago, and that just blows
That's
them
pretty
away.
scary.
Yes,
I think
it is.
So I think that I can say that I sold my first sewing machine a half a century ago. Oh God, that sounds terrible. Okay, but kids sew is lots of fun because we love to keep the kids going, and they're going crazy. So if you don't have your grandchild into sewing and you have it, you owe it to them to get them in here and get going on it. And such fun things to make. Garments isn't like it used to be.
Right.
So we're going to talk a little bit about sergers today and what a serger does. So if you don't have one, let me just show you. Whoops, wrong one.
Wrong machine.
That's the problem. So what it's doing is it's cutting. See how it's doing this? It's cutting, sewing, and trimming all at the same time. So it is doing exactly like ready to wear is done. You can buy a quality serger if you know what you're buying for as low as $350, $400. There's a couple different brands that we have here that you're able to get. You just buy a quality one, then we can start adding goodies as to what they can do. How many do you have? How many sergers do you have?
I have 4 baby lock sergers.
Is that all?
Well, I have another much older other brand, but I have 4 baby lock sergers.
4 sergers.
4
But
sergers.
You're like
But
my customers.
It's my business.
Oh.
And I can't be down.
Ha. Well, my
I can't be
customers have
down.
4 too. They never tell their husbands. I don't know how they get away with that.
You cover it with a grocery bag.
Oh, you
In
learned.
the corner, they won't even notice. Exactly. I played the game long enough, and you and I had talked about this before. Every store owner would love for you to come in and buy the top of the line, but we know that's not in everybody's budget.
Nor need.
Exactly. So even a basic model, like I said, when I got my first, 3-thread, years and years ago, I sewed 40% faster.
Oh yeah.
And so when time is money, especially, you work a lot of hours, you want to really enjoy this craft. A serger makes all the difference in the world. But do not go online. I am very adamant about that.
Thank you.
Buy this at a store that's going to give you lessons. Otherwise, it just becomes a very large paperweight.
Exactly.
And even just a regular sewing machine. My oldest said, well, I need a sewing machine. Okay. And said, well, I'm going to go online. No, you're not. I sent him to another baby lock dealer when we lived in Wisconsin, and I said, you know, talk to Kathy or Wendy. They know you're coming, but don't go online, because if you don't get the lessons, you've just wasted your money. So
It's not only that, online's changed a lot where they make products for online.
Exactly.
And it's not the products for a store
Exactly.
and everything out there.
exactly,
So
just like buying a sewing machine at one of the chain stores. It's not the high quality machine. It may have that name on there, but if you're not getting your lessons, and even though I've been sewing for 50 years, the stores that I deal with the lesson set is just so important. And if I run into a problem, you know, down the road, I can go into that store and say, hey, I'm having trouble with this tension. Hey, I'm, you know, where I bought that machine, you know, that's why it's well worth.
yeah,
what-
it's a tough world out here now to compete against the online world, but the difference in quality of what an online store, what a store like myself is going to have and what's online is a big difference. Let's show them what sergers did. I chose a couple samples because a regular sewing is just a regular seam as I did. So you're whipping along, okay? But look at the cute things you can make. And Patti has videos on Sew It Online that you can go to as a membership, and then you can go to her website, Great Copy Patterns, and she's got a lot of things on there, but the patterns are gonna fit you. That's what's cool.
Yeah.
This is
Now, I don't know that I have the legs for this anymore.
but a little 4-year-old does.
A little 4-year-old does,
All you
and
need is
that's
a
all that
grand.
counts.
All you need is one granddaughter and make this a surgeon's
Yeah, I
worth
got
it.
2 grandsons. They're probably not into this, but anyway,
But this is gathered
on the
and
serger.
serged and sewn at the same time.
Yes.
So there's a gathering foot that you're going to be able to get that's going to do that for you. Look
Yes.
at how classy that is.
And just yard and yard after yard after yard.
sew
So
up the sides.
we're not pulling threads anymore. Just unbelievable. And this is
Patti
one
has
of my
lots of tricks
skirts.
on the waistbands.
Yes.
So if you're not here in Cleveland and you want to get into it, you can either go to Sew It Online or Great Copy, and you're going to learn all those things. But come on into Pins and Needles.
The other thing I did, I had extra border. I did rolled edge hem for a belt. So
Oh,
it's a
I thought it was
complete-
a scarf. You could use it either way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Beautiful rolled edge hem.
Yeah, take a quick look at that one on there, just to be able to do that with her scrap fabrics. But even making scarves like that. Now that's a rayon batik, right?
That's a rayon batik, yes.
And how beautiful that is. It's just one. Now I showed this. It's still a skirt. And I showed it because you can see the difference of the colors there, okay?
The
So you
gather.
could see just a tinge of a gather, but look at the flow of that skirt. Isn't that cute? And you know, people are wearing skirts just because it's so much cooler.
Yes.
As soon as they get on a skirt, they are in love with skirts, especially at our age. And it does
Right.
make you look a lot dressier than a pair of pants. Show them this one.
This is my Key
Active
West
wear?
top.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you have a pattern for this one?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yes.
I'm going to show everybody because my daughter would really like that.
She did.
She
Yes,
did?
She did.
They showed it on video maybe 7 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry,
yes.
I didn't know. But that looks very, very, very up to date and very yoga pant style, but the yellow on there. So this is what a serger can do for you.
So can I ask a question? Do we have to have a cover hem to do this, or can we do it on a 3-thread, a 4-thread? You know, there's a lot of different options out there.
Okay. A cover hem, what that means is take a look at the bottom of your shirt and see 2 rows of straight stitching on the bottom of any knit shirt. That is called a cover hem. So is it nice? Look at Patti's. See how nice it is? Now watch how she can stretch it. See how it's not going to break. Okay. That is a You can buy that in a serger that has a serger, the 4 thread, which means the finishing seam, and then you can change it over to a cover hem so you have both options in one serger.
Or you can also buy a dedicated cover stitch, and that's one of the machines that I have, because I am all about being very efficient. So I have a cover hem machine set up at all times. So I can go and I can do 4 or 5 t-shirts in an afternoon. So that is either a separate machine, or you do need a serger that has a cover hem option.
Okay, now that's for a professional. It's certainly what I have, and I certainly wouldn't have anything but you don't have to start there. You can start off with a 4 thread serger to do all your seams, and then we will teach you to put a double needle in your sewing machine to mimic that hem. So there's ways around everything. The trick is to get a serger. You wouldn't cook a steak in your oven. You have a grill, and that makes it so much better steak, right? A serger's going to make your product so much better. But we're making whole quilts on sergers too. It's not just garments.
Right. And we always equated a serger to a microwave.
Okay, you say, I say grill, you say microwave.
Exactly,
same thing.
because there are just, unless you're a college student, there are just some things you really don't want to do in the microwave. I mean, it just doesn't make good pancakes or things like that. So it's an accessory to your sewing machine, but it just makes your sewing so much more enjoyable.
And professional.
Yes.
If they aren't expensive, we're talking a minimum of probably a $400 investment. All the way on up is how much you want to go. Now, which serger to go? We have a buyer's guide on.
All right, Mac's here, I'm here, and that was our first episode. I want to know, everyone, let us know what you think. If you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, like, share, comment. Do whatever those social media platforms tell you to do, but make sure you follow us. More episodes coming soon, and I want to thank everyone for joining us. God bless.